Hi, and welcome to a rant in my annoying cop-out series in which I cover discussion stoppers that really grate on me. In this video, I'll discuss the it's in the past excuse, going by other names like it's old news, you're living in the past, it's over and done with, and I don't care what happened long ago, and is usually used to evade responsibility for one's own past actions, or worse yet, a recurring pattern. Even if one doesn't dwell in the past, certain past events can still affect one's present by either being an event that itself stayed in the past but has a lasting aftermath, or worse yet, a pattern that continues into the present, say years after it started. Generational trauma is a massive piece of evidence against the it's in the past excuse, since things that happened decades or centuries ago can have a lasting effect even well into the present, such as chattel slavery with its legacy of Jim Crow segregation and racial profiling by police. But it doesn't have to even be systemic oppression, nor nearly as bad as such, for a past occurrence to have a lasting effect on a person. I too have had things done to me in the past that have had a lasting effect, and allow me to give you one example of each, from staying in the past but still having a lasting aftermath anyway, and the recurring pattern. I was upset with getting Star Wars Rogue Squadron for Christmas in 1998 and had my Orion 2 spaceship model censored to force the X-Wings onto me when Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace opened in theaters, which took away my opportunity to start fresh with Star Wars and heal the root of my pain. Having my Orion 2 taken away to force me to get over my scorn for the X-Wings when it took away a quite irreplaceable opportunity to start fresh is exactly why taking away my Orion 2 and other favorite things to force what I hated down my throat has had such a long-lasting effect on me. My critics excuse Confused Matthew's Simba hate boner as being old news just because that review was years old, despite the ongoing gotta have the last word behavioral pattern my abusers adopted of cutting people like me off with flack where I tried to have my say on why I was skeptical and upset. If my critics were truly serious about leaving the Confused Matthew issue in the past, they should have shut up and left me alone to have my say and promptly moved forward unimpeded instead of imitating Confused Matthew and his fans' responses to responses behaviors that upset me in the first place. This argument can sometimes be hypocritical since my critics held years long grudges against me for ripping on SG-12 in 2011 and the one time I yelled at Evil Broseph in 2013 while telling me to stop talking about old news, proving my point that it's usually said to evade criticism and accountability. If someone says they're still unhappy with an event that happened long ago in their life, don't tell them to stop talking about old news, nor excuse it as merely in the past, since chances are that, for one reason or another, the past event in question still affects them in the present. And if it's an ongoing pattern, then do your part to end or at least subtract from that reoccurring pattern.